Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, in case you are new to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a holiday kind of get ready with me look. So if you have any Christmas parties or tacky sweater Christmas parties or any kind of holiday party that you're going to, I'm going to show you how to get a nice holiday look. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I am a little bit dewy. I did my skincare, but I'm also going to put on, I have dry skin. I'm 43 years old, so I do like to hydrate my skin before I do any of my face makeup. So I'm going to go in with the Pep Talk from Cloud Beauty. You guys know I've been in love with this lately. I also went in with my CeraVe face moisturizer, my L'Oreal, I can't think at the moment, Hydro Genius, and the Neutrogena eye cream underneath my eye. Also going to go in with this. So I have my church life group is having a get together, which we don't really make up or anything. It's all women, and it's my Bible study group, so we don't really get made up or anything. But I do have another thing at church for a Christmas party, and we do kind of get made up. We're going to have coffee, and we're going to have a tacky Christmas sweater kind of competition. So we do kind of get a little bit made up for that. So this is kind of going towards that, not really, kind of a fun look, not really a serious or sophisticated kind of look. I know I had practiced one morning before work, and I went to school, and the kids were like, "Miss Tiffany, you have on makeup," because I had green eyeshadow on. Little did they know is that I wear makeup every day. So I'm going to try the green eyes, and you see I have my little bells on today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my eyes first, just because it does have a little bit of glitter in it. I don't want it to fall out onto my other makeup. So I'm going to start with this. First I'm going to prime the eyes with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to use the Makeup Forever. I just recently found out, I went to go order this again, that they do not make this anymore, but they do have the Ultra HD concealer that's a doe foot. I don't know if it's the same formula. I did not order it, but I did order the Shiseido one. So I will do a review on that also. So, but I was kind of upset about this because it's not even the same shades. But that's what happens. Things get discontinued and get over it. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the concealer on my eyelids. I'm using you guys in. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. concealer and go ahead and put it in the back of my hand, and I'm going to put it on this concealer brush and put it on my eyelids. But let me know in the comment section if you guys have any parties that you're going to, or any kind of celebrations. Also have, which is always fun, I am a teacher and I teach first grade. We have breakfast with Santa, and the children do enjoy when the teachers kind of get dressed up with their Christmas sweaters, and we take pictures with Santa, and they do like when we get a little bit made up and glittery, and they enjoy those kind of things, especially the girls. So, alright, I'm going to put a little bit of powder on top. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. I'm just going to put a little bit on with that same concealer brush. I'm just going to put a little bit, just to kind of smooth it out. All right. The two shades I was kind of in a dilemma about was they're both L'Oreal. This one is the Infallible Endless Sea eyeshadow. It's like this teal kind of color, and I was worried. Come on, focus now. It pulls off a little bit of a kind of blue sometimes. It depends on what you're wearing. If I'm wearing green, it pulls off as a green. So I might use a little bit of this, but I also have this deep L'Oreal. It's the Color Riche shadows. It's almost like a forest kind of green color, but it does have shimmer. So I think I'm gonna go in with this on the outer corner and maybe try to pull a little bit, tiny bit of this on the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and take. Okay, this is the Beauty Accents brush that I did get at Dollar General. It's a blending eyeshadow brush. My camera doesn't want to focus today. And I'm just going to go in the outer V first, lightly, just to kind of see how it's gonna wear. And I'm letting all that primer dry down a little bit too, kind of soak into the skin, because I am rather shiny. Once you get the color you want to get on the outer V of the eye, you kind of want to drag it into the crease a little bit. If you hear my dog snoring, I apologize. And I have my grandbaby in the room also. That's why I haven't been filming as much. I've been spending some time with him. He's almost 4 weeks old. Almost a month. On the 14th, he'll be 1 month old. And he's sleeping away. And so is my dog. So if you hear that snoring, that's not the baby, that is the dog. Just kind of pull it so you're going in the outer V here, going into the crease. And once you get that dimension that once you get the color that you want, you kind of pull it into the crease. I know it is a shimmer, but it's a darker shimmer, so it kind of works. Okay. And now that I have that on my eye, I am going to go in with this teal color. I'm going to pull it. I'm not going to pack it on, because when I pack it on, it does tend to pull a little bit blue. So it's this pretty teal. Come on, camera. You got to focus here. See, it's pulling blue in the camera. But it's a teal greenish blue color. But if you shear it out, it's more green. So I'm going to hope that it shears out. Okay, I'm going to take my e.l.f. crease brush, but I'm going to put it on the lid. A little bit more. It's really, really pretty color. I mean, even during the summer. I wore it by itself to school the other day. I did wear it by itself. I hope you guys can see me. But the more you pull it out, or the more that you kind of blend it, the more green it looks. But the more you pack it on, the more blue it looks. So that was my dilemma with this one. So we have a green eye. I am going to go back in and pack this on the outer corner a little bit more. Just to give it a little more, kind of bring it into the crease a little bit more. A little more depth. Okay, so we have that nice, pretty green. Okay, so for my inner corner highlight, I am going to take the Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner, and it is in the shade Starlight Gold. I've used this before. Okay. My camera, honestly, today is just giving me a hard time with this focusing. I like to use a pencil like this for the inner corner because it does give you a more precise application. So I'm going to go up a little bit to meet the green and down. So I'm going to go in with liner next, and I have, this is also, but I did not do this, I have L'Oreal and Maybelline products. This is, it's a felt tip liner. It's in the shade black, but it's a felt tip liner by L'Oreal. And it makes a great line. Not many mistakes. I am going to attempt a wing. If you have to dip back, I'm going to dip back in. This one you really have to shake up, which I did not do. See, there we go. Now we're going to get more color payoff. I was wondering why. I'm like, I just bought this. I don't think that it's run out already. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go at the corner right here and flick up towards my brow. I don't want to have a really dramatic wing. Okay, the mascara I'm going to use is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. I do apologize for this camera usually focuses right away, but it's not doing that today. I'm just going to do the upper lashes for now. I think I might add a little bit more green of that forest green. I do like both of the colors. One has a little more light reflecting, a little more shimmer, and the other one has not as much shimmer. It almost looks matte, but when you get up close you can see the shimmer. Alright. Add a little bit more to the outer corner and pull it in. Okay, now that we have the green on our eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go on the waterline with this L'Oreal Infallible 16-Hour Wear pencil. Oh, you camera, you're not cooperating today. Okay, I was trying red out on my eyes and I made a mess with the glitter. So if you see any red anywhere, on my face, it's because once you full of glitter, that's it. It's everywhere. Alright. Going into the face, let's see if there's any fallout at all. Tiny bit. Okay, going in with the face products. Primer's already on. I did get, and I'm excited about this because this has become my favorite foundation now. It's the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. You hear my jingle bells? Okay, so I did get my shade now. I don't have to add anything to it. And I do want to do a wear test on this and the concealer since I never did wear them for more than 12 hours. So I do want to do a wear test on them to see if they, just for fun, to see if they last for 24 hours. I know nobody wears really their foundation for 24 hours, but I just want to see. So I did get the shade Bamboo 330. The shade I had before was Oak and it was pulling a little yellow. This is perfect. So I'm going to do 3 pumps in the back of my hand. And I'm going to go in with, I hear my baby boy waking up. I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics brush. I just kind of stamp it everywhere. And then this one, I mean, you can go over it. And I have been sometimes going over it with a beauty blender just to get rid of some brush strokes. But it doesn't leave too many. If any at all. It kind of just soaks into the skin. Melts into the skin. I know it's a little pricey, but even for every day, it just looks like skin in a bottle. Honestly. Especially if I take, I'll take a light brush, like a concealer brush, and just kind of spot conceal with it, and then spread it out with a blender, and it just wears beautifully. It like just blends in. I mean, blends in and soaks into the skin beautifully. And it doesn't look overdone at all. It just gives you this nice kind of glow on your skin. And okay, I had purchased another one of these. It's the Believe Beauty contour set, dueling contour stick. It's not set, stick. And I do wear the shade light. I find this color, I am a medium skin tone, but I find that this shade just, okay, it's a new one. The shade just works perfectly. It's not too deep, it's not too orange, it's not too, it just pulls perfectly on my skin color. And it's creamy and it's quick. I'm going to get the jawline. I mean, even for light, this is a little bit, I mean, to me, I think it pulls a little deep. And just go back into the hairline. See how easily it blends out? It's just nice and creamy. I hear my baby boy waking up back there. Just perfect for the Christmas theme holiday with the jingle bells in the background. So I'm going to take the other side. I know you've seen this stick 1,000 times, but I really do love it. Just going to go down the center of my nose, on my cheekbones. You know what I did not do is concealer. So I'm going to do that while I have the highlighter there, because I'm just going to use a little bit. I don't use concealer all the way in that triangle. I just use it on the dark spots, and I am going to use the Makeup Forever while I have that highlight just in there. I am going to blend it in. Alright, so just a little dot of the Makeup Forever concealer. I'm just going to take a concealer brush that I got in an Ipsy bag by Farrah, and I'm just going to dot it where I have darkness. This does have a luminous glow for your cheekbones, so even though I put that light highlight right there, it just kind of blends in with it. Not a highlight, it's a contour more or less. I do like to pull it down. Finish with the highlighted side of that contour. I just take whatever is left on that brush with the highlight. I think I might add a little bit more. You hear those little baby grunts in the background? I just love it. I love it. And for the cheeks, I just pat it in, tap it in. And for the nose. Okay, for blush, I am going to use, this is an e.l.f. stick that I thought was a lipstick, but when I looked it up again, I think it's kind of a, it's for blush, it's for lips, eyes, and cheeks, kind of like that Neutrogena stick that I use, but this is in the shade Praline. It doesn't say much on it, but when I bought it I thought it was a lip pencil, but it's this Praline shade. I'm going to use it for cream blush. You can tell it's well loved. And you guys know I just kind of paint it on there. And it just blends right into the skin. It kind of, our focus is the skin and the eyes. So you don't want to go too pinky with your, or red. Remember, we have green eyes. We want to look too I am extreme on my eyes, but you don't want to look too clownish. You know, you don't want to have red cheeks, bright red cheeks, and bright red lipstick with the green eyes. So just kind of going with that. Then I do take the Milani Luminoso blush, if I can find it. Where are you, my gem? Okay, it's right in front of my face. Okay, the Milani Luminoso blush, and I just go right over the top of that e.l.f. Just lightly, and over my nose. Okay, for lips, all I'm going to do is use this e.l.f. Champagne Pop Lip Plumping Gloss. Pull any reds in. Okay, and for the bottom lashes, the bottom lash line, I do want to go in with this dark green, just in the bottom corner of my eye. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. blending eye brush. It's kind of on an angle, and just go along the bottom lash line. Okay, we're almost finished. For eyebrows, I'm going to use my the Collab Beauty Duo. I'm going to use the stick first and just brush the brows up. Oh, I did forget to highlight the brow bone too. I'm going to do that when I'm finished. So I'm just going to brush them up and just fill them in. those little sweet baby noises. He's such a good baby, he really is. He moves around a lot. He cries only when he's hungry or wet. And that is just about it. Right now I'm going to take the Collab brow gel. And this, okay, that was dark brown. This is soft brown, the Shape and Shade. You need to be light with this. I do take some off the brush. Almost mostly all of it. And then just lightly go through the brows with them. Because this stuff does not mess around. It's almost like hairspray. If you have any mistakes, just go over it with a Q-tip, or even before it dries, you can use your finger. And then I take a brow brush by e.l.f. and just kind of blend it in where it's not as rough, harsh, I should say, or hairspray-like. Okay, ladies, this is the finished look. I hope you like this holiday kind of makeup tutorial. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this makeup look. Bye. Have a blessed day.